Hey guys, good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, December 8th. It is 6:23 right now. Market's going to open in about 7 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and set up this room real quick, and then we'll get started shortly. There's a couple of things here to update. That's good. Two more things over here. All right. Looks like we're good to go. Let me get this link sent out to you guys here in the premium. All right. So I'll get a few moments for people to make their way in. It's like people are joining in right now. All right, perfect. All right, it's got to post it on a few more other plays, and I think we should be good to go. So good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, December 8th. It is 6:25 right now. We got about 5 minutes till market open. Market looks a little choppy here, pre-market. See where it moves shortly. Maybe we should be good right here. All right, looks like people are still making their way in. So we had news over here at 5:30. Already marked it up for you guys. Price is like right back at news price. So you can see price kind of pushed up a bit at 5:30, came right back down, retested it. Now it's at news price. So we'll see what happens here when market actually opens in the next 4 minutes. Everything else looks fine. Hey, sir. Morning. Morning, Ross. Morning, everybody. Let's see. Let's take a look at the overall direction right now. So let me go over here to the sentiment. Sentiment is currently 65% short. Fundamentals are currently up about 100 points. So I'm going to go and mark that up over here real quick. %65 short, plus 100 points. Looking over here at the 4 hour. 4 hours currently bearish. 1 hour is currently neutral. Uh, 30-minute is currently bullish. 15-minute is bullish. And the 10-minute here is also bullish. So it looks like there's, I mean, it's pretty mixed right now. Short term looks bullish. Very long term looks bullish as well. So this might be shifting up. You know, towards the end of the year, we typically have a big bullish push. So that might be the case here as price continues to, you know, obviously move along. Market's going to open in about 2 minutes. When the market does open, we can kind of confirm, you know, what direction price will be going likely. But we'll have to see right here after open. If we get this buy signal right here, then for the breakout, we'll probably be looking for a buy. I don't think there's any other news this morning. Let me check real quick. There's no news here. Actually, there's news at 7:30. So there's news at 7:30, and I think that's it. There's news at 7:30 and news at 8:30. So that's all the news for today. And I think other than that, we should be good. So we got another news event coming up over here at, I believe, 7:30. Let's mark that up in case, but I don't think it's too important. All right, so the market is going to open in about 40 seconds, guys. When the market opens, we'll see where price is likely to go. I think it'll be bullish, but we'll have to confirm that. So I think price will be bullish, and it's probably going to shoot up to knock out all of the liquidity sitting up here. There's a lot of liquidity right here on the top side. But we'll see. We need that buy signal at our close in order to confirm it. So until we get that buy signal right here, we're probably not going to get that bullish push, right? We need to get that buy signal to write it up, breakout. So I'm looking over here at the order flow. I see a lot of buy orders coming in right now. So in order to get that breakout entry, we would need a buy signal to close here. So news price and opening price are actually on the same exact price point, interestingly enough. Yeah, the opening candle, and there you go, that bullish push, pretty much what we anticipated right there. To the pretty much came up and knocked out the liquidity right there, like as you know, I marked up right here and anticipated. I did exactly what we anticipated right here. So it shot up right here, hit the liquidity. We don't have that buy signal closing yet. If it closes with a buy signal, then this can possibly be, you know, the breakout. It did not close with the buy signal or the strong green candle. So there's definitely no breakout on that candle right there. But it did push up and knock out liquidity, like I marked up right here pre-market. So you can kind of anticipate where price is going, because looking over here on the higher time frames, we do have a bullish bias. The trend over here is bullish. Momentum was bullish here on the 10th. That's why I kind of anticipated it to go up. And then I marked up the areas of liquidity right there, and price pretty much went up, knocked out liquidity, and then came right back down. As you guys can see here on the 1 minute, there's a lot of manipulation going on. So it's not a good time to really enter any trades. Huge candles on both sides, huge wicks on both sides, a lot of uncertainty in the market. So you definitely want to be a bit patient in waiting for these entries. Even if you wanted to take an entry right here, we don't have an alignment, right? So looking over here at the momentum scalp strategy, let me go and put up the requirements again. So let me show you the requirements one more time, guys, so that you guys know what to look for. So in order for us to take any trades here, we need to confirm that we're trading in the direction of overall trend. 10-minute trend here is bullish because price is above the pivots, trend meter is green, and pivots are angling up and spread out. Same with the 5-minute over here, price is above the pivots, trend meter is green, pivots are angling up and it's spreading out. But over here on the 1 minute, we don't have a bullish bias, right? It's currently neutral. It's bearish neutral because the trend meter down here is red, price is in between the pivots, and pivots are kind of going sideways. So in order for us to confirm this bullish bias, we need price to be above the pivots, trend meter here turning green, and pivots angling to the upside. So we don't have that yet. Until we have that, we can't move on to the next step. So we're still here on step 1 at the moment. Once we've confirmed this, then we can move on to step 2. But we still have not confirmed that yet. Looking over here for the breakout, we still haven't gotten a buy signal. So it does not look like we're going to have a breakout anytime soon. If we don't have a breakout, that's perfectly fine. I haven't really been taking the breakout lately anyways. I've been following it and marking up for you guys, but I haven't been taking it personally. Because of, obviously these market conditions are kind of crazy right now, of course. All right, let's see where we're at. Yeah, there's not much going on. You guys can see over here on the order flow, it's pretty much going back and forth. We got a lot of sell orders, a lot of buy orders, but nothing really one-sided. Let me see if there's anything else that we're missing here. Hey, Maria, morning. Morning, everyone. Morning, everybody. There's just nothing right now. So I'm just going to chill out and wait. All right. Yeah, there's nothing going on, guys. I'm still watching the chart here. We don't have a buy signal, so we can't get that breakout. It's 6:34 right now, so we got about a minute till 6:35. I don't think we're going to get a breakout today, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait for an actual entry now. So in order for us to get an entry, going back to the steps over here, we still need step one. So we have a bullish trend here on the 10-minute, bullish trend on the 5-minute. We also need a bullish trend here on the 1-minute to confirm, the overall direction of trend. Until we get that here, we can't take any entries. So it's going to sit tight and wait for this to confirm. All right. So we still don't have anything yet. All right, so there's nothing here on the 1-minute. As you guys can see, the 1-minute is pretty messy. Just looking at this chart here, it's literally going sideways, but it's going sideways with a pretty big range. So let me just clean this up a little bit over here. I don't really care about these lines. Prefer to have a clean chart. I can't see where this blue line is coming from. Man, this contract swapping keeps coming up. Which is kind of annoying because we had news here at 7:30 and it's not. Let's see if I can refresh this. Okay, I see. Back to the 1-minute. Okay, never mind. Actually, it's fine. It was just because I was on the higher time frame. But anyways, looking over here at the 1-minute, there's not really much going on, guys. There's a really big range right here happening. So we actually got to wait for this to move sort of directional. Because there's like no direction here. It's just a big range. Anyways, let me go and take a look at a couple other things real quick. I think I saw a pending signal over here. I'm still taking these intraday entries, so I'm looking to see if there's anything that I should be looking at here. So there's about 22 minutes left on it. Come back to NASDAQ, take a look at that. All right, back to the 1-minute. So there's like literally nothing here. I'll go back and check out NASDAQ a little later. If you guys are still in the USD CHF position, I'm still in it. I'm going to move my stop loss and profit when price stops closes below. Been holding on to that position for a while now. All right, so we still don't have the overall direction of trend, guys. So same thing we've been looking for the past, a couple minutes now. It still hasn't confirmed. So looking again over here at the steps for the 10-minute, we do have a bullish confirmation for the trend because price is above the pivots, trend meter is green, and the pivots are angling up. We have the same thing here on the 5, price above the pivots, trend meter is green, and pivots are angling up. Lastly, here on the 1-minute, it hasn't confirmed yet, but it's now neutral. So this actually, never mind. I take that back. I was going to say it might be an entry, but I'm looking over here. Even if we confirm step 1, if we go down to step 2, we've confirmed that because we have a bullish momentum here. However, going down to step 3, we don't have a bullish momentum here on the 5th time frame, on time frame number 5. So we basically need this here to close with a buy signal. If this here closes with a buy signal, then possibility of it continuing to the upside is very likely. So it's got to wait for it right there. Once that has confirmed, then we can start looking for possible buys here. We can't look at it yet, which is perfectly fine because the trend here hasn't confirmed yet. If this candle here closes bullish, then the trend meter here will be green. Price will be above the pivots, and pivots will be angling up like on the 5-minute and 10-minute. So if we confirm those, then this here will now be in a bullish trend. So once we have that, we go down to step 2. This is automatically met already because we already have a buy signal on the 10. Going down to the 5-minute, if this here closes with a buy signal, which it did, we've now completed step 3. So going down the steps here again, step 1, confirm trading the direction of overall trend. Everything here is bullish, so that confirms step 1. Step 2, we have a bullish momentum signal here on the 10, so that confirms. Step 3, confirm bullish momentum on the 5-minute, which we have right here, so that confirms. Now for step 4, we just need a buy signal to come up here on the 1-minute, and that's going to be our catalyst for entry. We currently don't have that right now. In order to get another buy signal, we're going to need a sell signal to come up. So once we get a sell signal over here on the 1-minute, then this will provide us opportunity to make entry for the next candle. So we don't have that yet, but that's basically what we're looking for. So everything is checked off, step 1, 2, and 3. Now we just need step 4, and then step 5, we can enter on the close of the 1-minute momentum candle. So that's literally all we're waiting for. So basically right here, I'm looking for retracement and continuation. Once I get something like that, I can make my entry right there. And that's where I'm going to write it to. Don't have it yet, but when I do, I'll be ready to take it. So now it's just a bit of a waiting game until we get that confirmation. Turn on my signals over here. Yeah, there's not much to take right now. It's just a matter of patience, guys. Just got to wait for it. Price is pulling back, so we might be getting that retracement signal sometime soon. And then we'll go from there. Hey, T, how's it going? Hey, William. Morning. Morning, Kevin. Morning, Gary. Yeah, Kevin said it's acting like it wants to drop. By the way, it's struggling to go up, but I don't trust that. There's no telling which way where it's going. Yeah, and I agree with you too, Kevin. So I'm kind of waiting for it right here. If we get that confirmation back to the upside for a continuation, then I'm going to look for buys. However, if we don't get that yet, then it's just I'm going to keep waiting because there's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now. But yeah, here on the 5, everything's pretty much met. So we're just waiting for step 4 for entry. All right. So like I mentioned right here, guys, we're waiting for the retracement. Once we get the retracement here, meaning a sell signal in the direction of the trend, or a sell signal in the opposite direction of the trend, that's going to confirm the retracement. And once we get another buy signal here on the 1, that's where we're going to be taking the entry. So this is perfect. This is what we're looking for. This sell signal right here is going to confirm the retracement. We need that confirmation of retracement before we can take entry here for a buy. So once we get that sell signal, once we get the next buy signal, we can take entry. The only thing that would offset this and invalidate the entry would be if any of these provide a sell signal. So if the 5-minute provides a sell signal or the 10-minute does, then we got to go back to step 2 or 3. But right now we're still on step 4. So we're just waiting for a buy signal here on the 1-minute. Nice. Cliff said a 3-minute pivot scalp just hit. Solid. Maddie said 5-minute pending buy. Oh, that was earlier. Cool. Hey, Brock, how's it going? Morning. All right. So here we are with the weighing game, guys. Pretty much just waiting for this to confirm. Once it confirms, and we can start looking for possible entry here. All right, we got the sell signal right here on the 1. So with that said, we got to, so we need this here to close. If this here closes, then great, but this thing is dropping pretty heavy. So if it's dropping pretty heavy and it shifts down below, it's gonna invalidate the entire move, because we're gonna have to go back to step 1. And we're getting a sell signal here on the 5 as well. So looking over here on the 1-minute, here, let me just enlarge it real quick. So price just randomly dumped right here about 600 pips. The trend meter changed to red, right? So with the trend meter changing to red plus price below the pivots and the pivots angling down, there's no longer a confluence with regard to overall trend. So now that this has happened, unfortunately, we're going to have to reset our requirements and go back to step 1. So with this here, this pretty much invalidated all of the other requirements, because in order to move on to the next requirement, you need to have them all fulfilled, right? So now that we don't have an overall direction of trend, we now have to go back to step 1. So right now, no entries for us to take. We got to go ahead and wait for this to confirm again. Once it confirms, then we can move on to the next step. And you guys can see how there's building blocks here, right? These are building blocks where it just keeps building on top of each other. There's no shortcuts here to be taken. You got to make sure everything's met. You can think ahead, but there's no shortcut. So you can't just skip step 1 and then go on to step 4, right? You got to go from step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then you enter on step 5. Right here, price is starting to shift back up. If that's the case, then that's perfect, because this is going to confirm all the steps all over again, right? So overall direction of trend, we just need the 1-minute over here. Once this confirms and you move on to step 2, we still have the buy signal here. So this is going to be automatically fulfilled. Third step over here, confirm momentum on the 5th time frame. We still have the buy signal here. So we just basically skip from step 1 to step 4, because now we're looking for a buy signal here on the 1-minute. Yeah, Maddie said he thinks this is a huge fake out, which I agree with you as well. Question from Ross. Ross is asking, does US30 and YM being different concern you with no momentum signal on US30? Not really. I'm basing all of my entries right here off YM, Ross. So I got the US30 asset on currency.com. I'm not going back and checking on that at all. Doing that would be counterproductive, because we're mainly following YM now. So I'm gonna, YM is gonna have it's gonna have precedence over US30, because this is the actual raw data. So if you wanted to follow US30 data, but the raw data, meaning the future, you would follow YM, because US30 is a copy of YM. So it just mirrors YM, but the actual asset that's moving would be YM. So that's why I'm following this one, and I'm not necessarily looking back at US30 on currency.com anymore. Ross is asking, I'm just asking about your indicators working the same on both. Yeah, I mean, you can even look at it yourself, Ross. If you have YM right here, there's momentum signals, right? You go to US30. there's momentum signals, right? So they're going to be different from time to time because they're different broker data. So that's what I was responding to. If they're different, you're going to get momentum signals either way. So it's not always going to be the same because the data is completely different. These are totally different assets. YM is going to be the main one. US30 is going to be the copy. Indices copy future data because indices aren't necessarily real with regard to US30 because US30 is just a copy of YM. Yeah, no problem. So going back over here on the 1 minute, we're looking for that buy signal here to close, guys. If the buy signal closes here on the 1 minute, then this is going to be an entry for us to take. But the price is moving kind of crazy right here, so we got to wait for it to really confirm. If you guys see a buy signal here, you have to actually wait for it to close before you take entry. So this one right here almost closed, but it didn't close. We're now waiting for the next one over here. See, CT said took a risky buy at demand below. Agreed with the fake out. Yeah, definitely CT. I agree too. I think price will go up. The thing that I like about this is that there's still space up here for there's still space up here for the price to reach the high low. So if this here closes with the buy signal, this will be an entry. We got about 20 seconds left here. If it's an invalid signal, it's going to be a bit risky. I don't know if I'll take it if it's invalid, especially if it's too big. It's valid though. I will take it. So no entry there. Another momentum signal right here. So same thing that we discussed here, guys. Everything's pretty much been met. We have a bullish trend on the 5 minute, 10 minute, and 1 minute. The 10 minute over here has a bullish momentum signal. 5 minute over here has a bullish momentum signal. And then the 1 minute over here, that's where we're going to make our entry. So if this here closes with a bullish momentum signal, then this is going to be our entry here. It's going to want to make sure the candle is not too big though. And you got to actually wait for the candle to close. So you got to wait for it to close and have the buy signal. If it doesn't close, or if you enter a little early, you want to be a bit careful because you might get faked out. This candle here is looking a little big. And it's getting too close to this upper area here where the sessions is at. So yeah, no entry off that either. That's why you got to wait. So you guys can see here at the last 5 seconds, this thing just disappeared. Still no entry here. Even if we get, I think if we get an entry on this candle, guys, I don't think we'll be able to take it because it's going to be right at the sessions. Yeah, it's right. It's literally at the sessions right now. And the market's been pretty crazy for the past couple of days, right? Today and yesterday. These candles have been spiking around super heavily. So unfortunately, no entry here yet, guys. We had a pending buy signal. This is probably going to close with a buy signal, but it's right at the session, so we can't even take this trade if we wanted to. Set the obvious red flag. Yeah. So unfortunately, guys, here for the 1 minute, we were looking for that entry. It does not look like we're going to be getting it anytime soon. Another possible buy signal here. But, you know, as we continue to push up higher, it's going to get closer and closer to the sessions, and it's going to mess up our entry there. So here's our USD CHF position, guys. It's now running back in profit. I'm going to move my stop loss in profit shortly. So if you guys want to do so as well, you guys are more than welcome. Otherwise, you guys can just let it run if you really want to. So I'll take a look at the other Forex pairs a little later if we get some downtime. But yeah, looking at US30 right here, there's another possible entry. But again, this candle looks like it's going to be too close to the session, so we are not going to be able to take an entry on that point, unfortunately. Another pending buy signal here on the 1. We're getting close to the sessions up here. There's a pending buy signal, but again, it touched the session, so this is going to invalidate the move. However, it is pushing in our direction here. So unfortunately, if it does close, we can't take the trade because it is crossing over the sessions right here and touching it. But everything here is met. So requirements 1 through 4 are basically going to be met right here. I'll follow it, but I'm obviously not going to take it because this is like a clear red flag right here with the sessions. Last thing you want to do is take in a risky trade and then get caught up in it. You can see right here, price is rejecting directly off it for a double top. Triple top, actually. Definitely not a good area to take a buy. Let's see if there's anything else here. Yeah, Kevin said, what the hell caused that? It may retrace that whole move right away. He entered a buy when that drop happened because he knew it would shoot back up. Yeah, exactly. Brock said shortcuts are shortcomings waiting to happen. Yeah, definitely. Kevin said, I think that drop was a stop hunt and a fake out below. That's why it shot right back up. Yeah, no, and I agree with you too, Kevin. It was literally just a fake out, just like what Maddie mentioned, CT mentioned, and what also Kevin mentioned. Fake out below right here, just dumped really quick, about like 600, 700 pips, shot right back up for a correction. And here we are at the sessions. So still no buy signal. Here's what I kind of want. Like if we're to get an entry here, I want this to close above the pivots, above the sessions. And then I want the buy signal not to close with it so that if we get a buy signal above the pivots, we can still take the entry. But right now, it looks like it's rejecting directly off the sessions right here. So it tested about 5 times now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see if this, holds, or if it doesn't, then we're going to have to see it through. So no buy signal here, but again, price is still attempting to get past the sessions right here. For me personally, I want price to close above the sessions with no buy signal. If it closes with the buy signal, we technically have an entry there, but I can't take the entry because it's at the red flag. If you guys are not familiar with the red flags, I posted up a YouTube video, guys, on the channel. So you guys can go and check that out if you like. Damn, so this would have been a nice entry right here, but we can't take it because it's like literally at the sessions. I'm following it right here to see where it goes, but I'm not going to take it. It's right and blast right through TP, and it just did. Yeah. So this was the exact entry that we were looking for, and it went literally right through it. The main reason why we didn't take this here is because of the obvious red flag, the sessions. So we just kind of got screwed over with that entry right there. This would have been the entry that we waited for pretty much all session. We confirmed the overall trend: bullish, 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 bullish momentum on the 10, bullish momentum on the 5, bullish momentum on the 1. This is our entry point, and that would have been our buy entry right there. All requirements lined up: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entry, TP stop loss, full TP right there. So if you guys took it, great. Unfortunately, I did not take it because it fell under my criteria of red flags when to avoid trades. So I just didn't take it, but it would have blasted right through and hit our full TP. So unfortunately, it's one of those days, guys, where perfect entry just lined up exactly how we wanted to, but it was at the session, so we couldn't take the trade here. Me being a risk-averse trader, I'm not going to take risky trades like this because this could easily went the opposite way. Nice. Ross said he dropped his lot and took it. Great work, Ross. So nice work on catching that right there. So as you guys can see, this is a very simple strategy. It's a step-by-step strategy. There's like no guesswork here. Literally, you're looking for all of this stuff to confirm. Once it's confirmed, you can take the entry. The only problem here is the red flag. That's why I kind of like this as one of our main strategies compared to the other ones, like the variations and whatnot, because with the variations, there's a lot of subjectivity there. I mean, not a lot, but a lot compared to this strategy. For this, you're literally checking off the steps here. If the steps don't line up, then there's no entry. For the variation, there's like 3 different variations that you can line up. And a lot of the time, there's other things that you have to look out for. So Solid, Ross. Yeah, Ross said managing risk by half lot. Natasha said she took it for a partial, right? Where, yeah, if you guys took the trade and have profits for it, go ahead and post them in the group over here. Looks like some of you guys posted up already. So let's see, Narith over here posted up some profits. He's currently up 8,920 for the day. Nice work, Narith. So you killed it off that one. We got Patrick over here. He with a 10-minute, 5-minute bullish. He entered that SR rejection to see if it play out, and it did not. On to the next. Yeah, it's all good, Patrick. So he took a small loss right there, but he'll bounce back on the next one. So it's not a huge deal. Natasha over here currently up 556 for the day. Nice work, Natasha. Patricia over here, she said she's done for the day for at least right now, locked in a total profit of 5,887 for the day. Nice work, Patricia. Some more profits over here from Kevin. Kevin's currently up 13,230 for the day. All wins, no losses. Nice buys right here, Kevin. Played out with the analysis, right? Perfectly. Maddie over here currently up 190 off this account. Second account up 165. Nice work, Maddie. Going over here, we got Sisuk over here currently at 5,544 for the day. Nice work, Sisuk. Scrolling down further, we got Kip over here. It's all blocked up, Kip, with your notifications, but Kip did have a lot of wins here, so I'll gauge it. 1,000, 2,000, about 3,000. So Kip's up about 3,000 right here. His losses were just due off to slippage. So these actually would have been all wins, but he got caught in some slippage right here. So unfortunately, he got kind of nicked off those trades. So nice work, Kip. We got David over here currently up 117 for the day. Nice work, David. Yeah, David said he's off. Market is just too choppy. So yeah, it's fine, David. You've already reached your profit goal, so you're fine. David's been on a roll this week. So he's up like 117 today. He was up 271 yesterday. He was up 180 the other day. Day before that, 149. Day before that, 53. Day before that, 279. So as you guys can see, David's very consistent. He's sending me his profits every single day. So he's up 49. So he's on a pretty hot win streak. He hasn't had any losing days for like the past month, it looks like. So up until November 3rd, all wins. Yeah, he's had wins like pretty much every day. These are partial, but he showed his full profit here, 85. So David's been on a pretty hot winning streak. You can see every day he posts his profits to me. So he's had wins since October 20th, 19th, October 4th. Yeah, David's on a pretty hot winning streak right here. You've sent me your profits every single day. You haven't had any losing days for the past couple months, it looks like. Nice. Yeah, August. Yeah, so it doesn't look like you had any losing months. So nice work, David. Great consistency right there. And then again, today he's up 117. So solid work right there. Barack over here currently up 5,460. Nice work, Barack. Yeah, Brock said, good morning, bro. It's a good day again. I'm good and logging out of C-Trader. Yeah, time if you need to, just call it a day, you've reached your profit goal. So if you guys have reached your profit goal for the day, there's no need to force anything, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. You got to remember not to get greedy. If you guys are happy with your profits for the day, just wrap it up, come back the next day fresh, and continue on with your consistency. Looking over here, some more profits from Jay. Jay over here locked in a total profit of 1,060 for the day. Nice work, Jay. All wins, no losses. So solid work right there. Nice return. Melvin over here. Some more profits over here from Sisuk. He's now up 10,444. Nice work, Sisuk. We got CT over here, and CT's up pretty heavy. So CT's up 8,000, 8,000, 9,000, 8,000. I can't even do the math on that. Let's just do this. 8,000 times 3 plus 9,000. Yeah, so yeah, CT's up 33,000 right now. It's crazy for the day. Sheesh. So nice work right there, CT. Some more profits. So guys, don't worry. I'm looking at everyone's profits, but there's no entries for us to take right now. In order for us to have an entry here on the US30, we need a retracement signal. So we don't have that yet. I'm still looking at the chart here, so don't worry. It's not like I'm like not looking at the chart at all. And there we go. We have a pending signal here on the 1 minute. So we just got to wait for it to confirm. Once we have the retracement signal, we can catch the ride back up. So some more profits here from Maria. Maria is currently up 135 for the day. Nice work, Maria. Maria over here hit her full TP, green strip. So great work right there. And here is her FTMO. Nice. So here's the consistency that I'm telling you guys about, right? This is what you guys need to find. You need to find that rhythm where you can make solid profits every single day. So looking over here at Maria, she's had green days for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now. So solid work right there, Maria. If you can do this every single day, hit your profit goal, call it a day, you're going to pass your challenge, right? The problem with most people, why they don't pass their challenge or why they blow accounts, is because they get greedy. They reach their profit goal. And then what happens after that? They keep trading and trading and trading. And then when they have a loss, they revenge trade, and then they end up blowing their account, right? So if you can find consistency like this, like you can see Maria here does not get greedy. On the second, she took one trade, small lot size, made 86. She was happy with that. Moved on to the next day, made 200. The next day, 283. Next day, 127. And then right now, she took one trade, total profit of 135. So if you're happy with that, Maria, call it a day. If not, then, keep trying for another entry. Otherwise, just continue that consistency and you should be fine. I mean, you're on your way already. You just got to keep doing this every single day. Green days every day, you should be fine. Ross over here killed it. Nice work, Ross. So Ross looks like you had an accidental loss right there. You only had $100. So I think this might've been slippage or something might've happened where you took a wrong trade. However, looking at your full profits here, you locked in 7,396 for the day. So pretty solid, straight wins overall. So great work, Ross. All right, guys. So I think that's it for the profits so far. If you guys have more profits to post up, feel free to, send them in. If you guys haven't seen the videos, I record videos every day now, presenting everyone's profit. So if you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty much posted on all of our social media. At the end of the session, I'll post up profits like this. And if you guys want to be featured on, any of our social media pages, just send in your profits. And then at the end of the day, I'll read them off and you'll see them right here. And we're just doing this for documentation purposes, right? Because the numbers don't lie here. If everyone's profitable every single day, we got to be doing something right here. So this is just for transparency and documentation. So I just want to make sure we document everybody's profits every single day, as well as our live sessions. So you guys can line those up together. So, all right, guys, let's see what else to look for here. Yeah, it looks like a lot of you guys here actually called it a day. So Ruin over here is taking your advice. Profits in. Thanks, Sean. Great analysis per usual. Definitely, Ruin. We'll see you here tomorrow. Natasha said she's calling it a day too. See you guys tomorrow. Definitely, Natasha. See you then. Seth also mentioned market is going to be weird after this. Take care, everyone. So it looks like a couple of you guys here logged off. So I'm glad to see you guys lock in your profit, and you guys are going to be calling it a day. If you guys are still here, perfectly fine. We still have about like an hour till 8. So we got some time here to take entry. It's just going to be a matter of time until that entry actually shows up. So again, looking over here at the requirements, guys, let's look at step 1, confirm overall direction of trend. The thing here has changed. 10 minutes still bullish, price is above the pivots, trend meters trend meters green, and pivots are angling up. Same with the 5 minute over here, same exact thing. Price is above the pivots, trend meter is green, price is angling up. This confirms a bullish trend with regard to the 5 minute and 10 minute. Looking here on the 1 minute, same exact thing. Price is above the pivots, trend meters green, pivots are angling up and they're spread out. So with that said, we have step 1 met. Step 2, confirm momentum on the 10 minute. We have a buy signal here that confirms momentum. So that's going to be on to step 3. Same thing here on the 5 minute. We have a bullish momentum. Move on to step 4. Now we just need a bullish momentum for entry on the 1 minute. In order for us to have that here, though, we need to have a retracement. So what we need here is we need this pattern to play out. Retracement, correction. Once we have that correction right there with the buy signal, that's where we take our entry. But until then, we just got to wait for this to confirm. So just got to sit tight, guys. We should have like another entry before 8, hopefully. I mean, if we don't, that's fine too, because we're just being conservative here. But I do think we have a lot of time. We have enough time for us to have, at least one more confirmation of an entry. So nothing here. And since there's nothing here, there's not going to be an entry here for the high-low momentum pivot scalp. So these are the 2 main strategies that we follow on the live session. There's just 2 strategies. So it's not very difficult to follow. However, for this strategy here, this aligns with the momentum scalp. So if we don't have an entry here, we're not going to have an entry off this one. This one just has an extra requirement to it where we identify a zone that is at the high low, which we would, in this situation, we would identify it as demand. So we don't have that right now, but once we do, we can use that to improve the probability of our trade. Right now, we just don't have that. So this here wouldn't even matter at all. We have to confirm it on here first before we can have an entry on this one right here. All right, Cliff, we'll see you tomorrow. So Cliff's done for the day as well. Maddie also mentioned manipulative area around 33,900. Yeah, no, exactly right here, the whole number. So you can see where price rejected directly off, the whole number right there. So I know some of you guys like to trade around those areas, or you guys like to use those as markers. You can see here price rejected directly off that specific price. So just got to wait for this to provide us anything else, but it does not look like we're going to have anything anytime soon, unless we get a retracement right here. Yeah, Kevin said it's interesting how price reacts to previous news and opening price. He leaves them on his chart and it just rejected off the previous day's opening price. Yeah, there's a couple people in the group that use that. I know DJ mentioned it to us before. He actually keeps it on like pretty much all the previous days, and price tends to come back and retest it and or bounce off it, right? So yeah, no, I agree with you, Kevin. It is pretty interesting how, you know, these previous price structures, they get retested over and over again. Yeah, Kevin said, imagine if you added up everyone's profit that trades on live with you for the year. That'd be an astronomical number. Oh, I know, right, Kevin? Yeah, it's crazy. So if you guys have been following, the group for, for the past couple of years now, I've been trading live for about 3 to 5 years now on YouTube and on Zoom. So we have like a lot of data here with regard to all of my live sessions, right? And you guys can see here that now lately I've been posting videos every single day of everyone's profits. So, you know, in short, we haven't had a day where not at least one person in the group has profited for like the past, 3 to 5 years now. So if you guys wanted to pull up like any random date, like for example, if you wanted to look up what someone made in profit on like say May 5th, right? Such a random day, May 5th, you click on that right there. And then you guys can see here that I posted everyone's profits. So we haven't gone a day in the past, I think 5 years where at least one person hasn't made profit. There's always been someone in the group who's made profit every single day of the year. So if there's a day that you guys are curious, like if you had a really bad trading day at some point, like maybe say January 4th, right? Random day, January 4th. If you were to click on that date there, you can scroll down, and we actually took live trades here where we hit our full TPs, and you could see my profits here as well. And not even just my profits. My profits are not impressive, right? I don't like showing people my profits because it's a given. I'm going to profit either way because you guys know how I trade. I always find a way to win. But looking over here, you can see that we have, hundreds of people who profited that day as well. So it's all about transparency, guys. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible with you guys here, because I think that's like one thing that's really lacking in the trading game, right? You look at a lot of people, who call signals. I know how people scam the signals. So it's like, it's funny to see people call like these huge wins and stuff with like signals and whatnot. But when you take your signals, they don't actually hit, right? So even like for myself here, that's why I kind of changed my signals as well. I only give you 1 TP. I don't give you guys like 3 or 4 TPs, because what happens with a lot of people is they try to cheat. They try to scam you. They call like a really close TP. So they just call a bunch of wins, but the actual trade doesn't actually hit, right? So for me, I give you just 1 TP, 1 stop loss. If it hits, it counts. If it loses, it counts. And this way you can have, a realistic breakdown of like how many wins we actually have and how many losses we have, because we just have one TP and one stop loss. There's no confusion there. Anyways, back to US30, we have the retracement signal right here. So if we get a buy signal right here, this is going to be the entry for this strategy. Going back over the requirements again, step 1, everything's bullish. Step 2, we have bullish momentum here. Step 3, we have bullish momentum here. Step 4, we need a bullish momentum here, and that's how you would take your entry off this strategy. So we're just waiting for this here to close with the buy signal. If we get a buy signal here, that's where we would take this entry and then write it up to the continuation to the upside. So just a matter of patience here for this to confirm. So we're on step 4 right here, confirm momentum on the 1 minute. Once we get a buy signal right here, we can move on to the 5th step, enter on the close of the buy signal. Once we have that, TP stop loss set, and then we can ride this onto our TP. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Kevin said, yeah, where they take trades in both directions and only show the win and not the loss. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? I've been in the trading space for like a long time, guys. I've been trading live with you guys for like about 5 years now, but I've been, calling signals myself and trading with you guys, here on the Telegram for like, I think 7 years now. It's just crazy because you see a lot of people fall for these scams and stuff, and it just blows my mind. I mean, if you guys want to see if someone can really trade like realistically, just see if they can trade live for you, like how I do every day, because this will show you their real skill. Like trading live like this will show you their analysis, their breakdown, how they think out the trade, and then also the trade psychology. Like you guys see my emotions whenever I take a trade. I don't really have emotions, right? I kind of just take the trade, and if it hits TP, great. If it doesn't, then it's fine. I know the trade's just not working for me that day. I think live trading is probably the best way to really gauge someone's trading ability, because you can really see the full process here. Like I've given you the breakdown of each requirement here. Everything is lined up, so everything is mechanical for me. If I get a buy signal here, this is where my entry is going to be taken. And there's like really no faking live trading, because I can't fake anything within the split second that it happens. So just keep that in mind. All right, we got 15 seconds left on this candle. Make sure that this candle here closes with the buy signal. If it doesn't close with the buy signal, then no entry. But if it does close, then you guys can take the entry right there. So let's see here. If it closes, it is not closing with the buy signal. Actually, it did right there. I'm gonna let it retrace a little bit, and I'll set a buy stop right there to catch it if it swings back up. So I'm not in this position yet because the candle closed kind of weird. It didn't necessarily close right away. It confirmed like after it actually closed. So I'm not in this position yet, guys. I'm going to wait for it to swing back up, and then I'll take that buy as it swings up and fills my order. So again, guys, I'm not in this position yet. I was waiting for it to close. It did not look like it closed. And then at the very last second, it ended up closing with the buy signal. So I'm not in this position yet. This market right now is very tricky. So you want to be very careful about taking these entries here. If this here swings too low, actually it already did swing too low, I'm just going to cancel this order. Or let's see. I still have my pending buy stop right here to catch it. But I'm not in this order yet. Just keep that in mind. So if you guys were listening along, we were waiting for this to close. At the last second, it dropped a little bit. The buy signal disappeared, and then it just closed with it. But it was kind of like a split second later after the candle actually closed on its own. So I'm not in this position right here yet, guys. I have a buy stop sitting right here. If price drops below this point over here, then I'm just going to cancel it. I'll wait for the next one. So pretty much what I'm waiting for right here. I'm not going to get greedy and hop in for a discount, because it's just the way that the market's moving right now. It's not really moving smoothly at all. Looking here on the 10-minute, you guys can see how this last candle closed. Huge wicks on both sides. A lot of uncertainty right there. Gotcha. Yeah, Kevin said he got into the position early. He's in the position already, but he got into it earlier. Yeah, solid. So you must have gotten good entry on that, Kevin, when price pulled down on here. So Good to see your like price sitting in profit. Again, guys, I'm not in this position, so I just want to give you guys a heads up. I just have a pending order right here. So if it does swing up, it's going to fill my order and go straight to my TP. So it's just about discipline here. You know, I can easily enter for a buy here and get in for a discount, but I just don't feel too comfortable about this position right now because of how it's currently moving. So I just have a buy stop right here sitting and have my TP set already, 100 pips away. So just a heads up so that you guys don't jump in too early. If you guys are already in the position, then, you know, you just got to take it as is right now, but I'm still waiting for it. This market's been like kind of choppy all day today. So you guys kind of noticed earlier, it's why like a lot of people got off the live session because they knew that the market was moving kind of iffy. And this candle right here closed super iffy as well. Let's see, I want to see what everything's looking like overall. So the 5 minutes still very bullish, 10 minutes bullish. Let me look over here on the other time frames to see how everything is moving. Let's just confirm everything over here real quick. So let's go over to sentiment. Sentiment is now 66% short. So it looks like long-term, it should still be bullish. Looking over here at the fundamentals are currently up 200 points. So 66, 250 points. So long-term, I think it'll still be bullish. It's just, you know, it's a matter of time until it actually pushes in that direction. Let's see, 1 hour trend is neutral. 4 hour trend is still bearish. Yeah, exactly. Kevin said no volume right now. Dejan said that's what IML used to have him do. They'd have him call, they'd have him buy a Forex pair, then sell the same pair 3 hours later. Then he's stuck in it and he has to write it down. Man, that sucks. Yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of people. It's crazy. There's a lot of people who actually came from IML who are in the group for a while. And they used to do the same thing. It was like, it always blew my mind that people would take 2 trades. Like they would take the same trade, but in both directions. Like, for example, you know how there's a buy right here? Some people would take the sell and they would take the buy, but then they would only post the win, which is, it's crazy. That like, I don't know, it blows my mind sometimes when people do that. I think people still do that too, which I don't know, is beyond me. Whenever you guys trade, you should always have some sort of bias. You should never take 2 trades in both directions, unless you're looking to scam people, right? Because you see a lot of people do that. They'll take 2 trades like that. They'll only save the one that wins, and then they'll show all their profits for the day. But it's like a crazy move. Hey, Maddie, so looking over here at the entry that we're looking at, so for the late entry over here, it's actually bouncing off like that whole number that we were looking at over here, 33,900. So 33,900. It's like literally bouncing directly off it, where it did, like that actual entry candle. Yeah, Kevin said he looks at so-called signals all the time and majority of them suck, so he would never take those trades. So a word of advice, guys, if you guys do decide to take signals, not necessarily from me, but from any other group, what I'd recommend is to like take that with a grain of salt, right? Do your own analysis, see what you think about that signal. And then if it lines up with your analysis, then take it. If it doesn't, then don't take it, right? If you guys are taking those types of trades and you guys want me to analyze them for you, just send me the trade and or send me the asset and I'll give you my analysis on it. If it lines up with my analysis, then, it's probably going to hit, so you can probably take it. But if it doesn't, then that'll give you, a second opinion whether to take a trade or not. So, just keep that in mind, guys. I'm here to help you guys out. I'm always looking out for you guys. So I don't mind if you guys are in other groups or if you guys are taking signals from another group. I just want to make sure you guys don't lose trades and you guys don't blow your account. So if you guys ever are like kind of iffy about a trade or a signal, just let me know and I can analyze. It doesn't take that long for me to analyze. Like I can literally pull up the chart. I can pull up my 3 charts right here and I already give you analysis straight away. Because I can look at the overall trend and bias just by staring at these 3 charts here. Like for USD CHF, a lot of people might have pulled out of this position early. I'm in profit right now, 250. But I looked over here at the 8-hour and daily, it's bearish, bearish, bearish. Everything lined up. So I knew the price was going to come back down eventually. So what I'm going to do here on the entry, guys, and as I'm going to move my stop loss in profit. If you guys want to do that as well, you guys can. If you guys don't want to, that's perfectly fine as well. So I'm just going to go and drag my stop loss and profit. Let me refresh this real quick. All right, so this is my personal account on Forex.com. It's a small account. It's nothing too crazy. I just have about 10,000 in here, or 11,000. So I have 11,000 in here. I started this account with 10,000. I'm now up about a little over 1,000. I'm going to move my stop loss and profit right here to drag this down. And I've guaranteed profit there off this trade. So stop loss and profit, if it hits TP, great. I'm going to make about 500 something off this. I'll make like 500. That's confusing. Hold up. All right, so there's nothing here on US30, so we're not missing anything. I'm going to go here and I'm just going to adjust this real quick because it's throwing me off. All right. This is the thing that I hate about placing a pending order because it kind of messes with it a little bit. Okay, so I'm moving my stop loss and profit right here. So I'm pretty much guaranteeing myself 50 bucks in profit. So if price does swing back up, I get stopped out in profit. However, if it hits full TP, I'm going to make 543. So I take a 5% risk on this trade of a $10,000 account. I'm now up 11,000 on this account. This is my personal account, so it's nothing crazy. It's not my FTMO or anything like that. This is just my personal trading account with Forex.com. I'm up 11,045 right now. Unrealized profit gain is 300 almost. So it looks good. Just protected my position right there. Here we are with US30 again, guys. There's no entries here, so don't worry. We're not missing anything here. I don't want you guys to think that I'm like not paying attention, because I definitely am. This is where I make most of my money off US30. This Forex stuff is just extra for me. It's just, you know, side profits, I guess, because I don't really like to trade Forex that much. I only do this because I know some of you guys do. So I still call Forex trades for you guys because I still know how to trade Forex. I trade everything. But my main bread and butter is going to be US30 over here. So there's no entry here yet, guys. Again, looking over here at the requirements, looking at step 1, everything's bullish. Step 2, bullish momentum. Step 3, bullish momentum. Step 4, we need the bullish momentum here for entry. But we don't have that yet. We got news coming up right here at 7:30, which is going to be natural gas storage. And after that, we should be on the clear. Nice. So Kevin actually closed out his position, made some profit. Solid. Sweet. Yeah, Dejan said he got out with his buy with 55 profit. Nice work, Dejan. Maddie said news in 5 minutes, got out with 55 profit. Solid. Yeah, so a lot of you guys here did pull out with profit. Oh, actually, I'm in this position. Fuck, let me close out. Oh, it already hit my TP. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I didn't even realize I was in the position. I totally forgot I had a pending order right there. Were you guys still in it? I was like, literally, I was just talking, and then I just noticed my MT4 was, there's a big green strip right here. I was wondering what you were talking about, Maddie, you and Dejan, because Dejan here in the chat said he got out of the buy with 55 profit. Sisuk said he got in as well. Rashida said she got out with 5. Maddie said he got out with 55. I looked at my screen. I'm like, what is this green screen doing here? Like, you know, the green strip for TP. And I locked in 1,110 off that. Shit, my bad, guys. I totally forgot I had that pending order. I just kind of went off on a tangent because I was looking over here at my Forex trade. I'm up 316 off that right now on my personal account. And then I totally forgot I had a pending buy or stop right here, because I kept saying I was going to cancel it and I didn't. And then price just ended up spiking up right here and it went straight to my TP. So if you guys took that, I mean, great work. I made profit off that too. Yeah, solid guys. Yeah, Kevin said same thing happened to me. It swung up and filled my order. I made 1,200. Nice. Great work, Kevin. So there goes an entry. I can't remember. I can't believe I forgot about that pending order there. So if you guys can see here, if you trust the strategy will typically play out. That's why whenever I take a trade here, like I pretty much trust it with everything. If I ever lose a trade, I know I'm losing it because I probably made a mistake or I'm trading around a bad time. So that's why I usually just trust it. Right here, I didn't even realize I was in the position, made full TP, and then that was that. Some more profits right here from Kenny. Kenny's up 230 for the day. Nice work, Kenny. Patrick over here with a nice recovery. He's currently up 1,351 for the day. Nice work, Patrick. Dejan over here made 55 for the day. Nice work, Dejan. So solid partial profit right there on your end. Narith over here currently up 10,680 for the day. Nice, Narith. Yeah, Narith said you just said it and forget it. LOL, easy money. Yeah, I know. I totally forgot about it. Looks like you did the same thing too. Hit your full TP, straight to full profit. Great work, Narith. Yeah, Maddie said a little bit of a frustrating day. It's okay. Maddie had a little loss right there, which happens. Total net equity for the day is negative 800, which is perfectly fine, Maddie. You know, it's just 800. You just need pretty much one or two trades to hit your full TP, or not full TP, or bring your account back into positive net equity. So it's all good. You know, just take that as a lesson and move on to the next one. Kenny again over here, 230 for the day. Nice work, Kenny. And then Kevin over here currently up 17,820 for the day. Nice. Yeah, you guys did pretty good. So solid work right there. Other than that, let me see if there's anything else here that I'm missing. No, I think that's it for now. We got news candle right here. Color that pink so we know it's news. All right. Looks like you guys are sending me in a little more profits. So let me check this real quick. Pretty solid. All right, so we got some more profits right here. Melvin said, thanks, Sean, I'm out. So Melvin over here took this trade, locked in a total profit of 10,240. Nice work, Melvin. Yeah, no problem. We'll see you here tomorrow. Other than that, I think that's it for right now. I don't see anything else going on. I still have my USD CHF position running over here. Let's see. Yeah, news price right there. I'm gonna take this off. News price right there. I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna delete that whole number price too. It's not an actual price point we're looking at. All right, so we have the sell signal right here. This is setting up for another entry. So going over the requirements again, we have an overall bullish trend, bullish here on the 10, bullish here on the 5, bullish here on the 1. For the momentum, we have a buy signal here on the 10, buy signal on the 5, buy signal here on the 1, which we're waiting for. We need that opposite signal first though. So we need that sell signal here to actually close, the one that's pending right here, to provide confirmation of retracement. Until we have that confirmation, there's not going to be any opportunity to take entry. So no entry off this one, but if we get a buy signal coming up, then that will be a possible entry for the momentum scalp. Yeah, exactly. Kevin said that's a rejection, lined up with news. Yeah, no, definitely. Let's see, let me scroll up real quick. Kevin said, Sean is fully transparent. He trades live. Whatever happens, happens. And we get to see how it plays out. Like you said, can't fake live trading. Yeah, no, exactly, Kevin. You know, I wish there was more live traders out there. Because I go on YouTube sometimes, because like even sometimes I want to see what other people are doing, or like if I could do things differently. And whenever I see videos of people live trading, they're not even live trading, right? It's like a replay of like what happened in the past. Like it's not live streamed directly real time, which I think is like I don't think that's like, I wouldn't consider that live trading, because what happens is a lot of people will record videos and they're only going to share the good videos, right? They don't show the bad, they only show the good stuff that happens. For me here on these live sessions that I actually live stream, like you can watch my live trading every day for like the past, 3-5 years. You guys can see my bad days, you can see my good days. And what I try to show you guys too there is just consistency, because if you guys can be consistent on good days and bad days, that's really what's going to set you apart from other traders. Because like you can see here, I don't really get emotional. If I win a trade, I'm like, okay, cool, I won a trade. Or if I lose a trade, I'm like, okay, I lost a trade. It's not like I get all mad or I get all too happy over every single, win trade that I take. Let's see. Maddie said quick scalp. He got 3 more papers and he's done as well. John. Yeah, Dijon said he's going to call it a day. He has one last final to end the semester. All right, Dijon, we'll see you here tomorrow. I keep forgetting some of you guys here are still in school. I can't imagine going back to school. College was fun, but I can't imagine going back and like actually studying. Let's see, Kevin said it may reject off this area. It's at a 200 moving average, 200 period moving average on the 1 hour chart. Traders put sellers here. Yeah, we'll see where this goes. All right, there's a pending buy signal right here on the 1 minute, guys. Again, you have to wait for this to actually close, right? Don't just enter a trade right away, or don't enter like a few seconds early. Wait for it to actually close, and once it does close, you can take that for the buy there. So again, right here, no signal. It came up temporarily and then it disappeared. But here we go again with possible closure. If this closes with a buy signal, this is going to fit all the requirements here for a momentum scalp entry, and then you can take that for a buy. If it doesn't, then you just got to wait for the next candle. All right, so no entry off that one. We have another pending buy signal right here. We'll see if this closes. If it does, then possible entry. Kenny said the profit I made this morning is after the fact that I slept in. I know, I was surprised you weren't in here earlier, Kenny. You're usually the first person to say good morning. Yeah. Kenny popped a little too many melatonins last night, huh? Slept right through. Man, that's been happening to me this week. I've been having trouble with sleeping because I've been up so late recording the new videos. And yesterday I took like 2 melatonins and it was so difficult to get up in the morning. That stuff really knocks you out. All right, let's see if there's anything else right here. So that buy signal never closed. Until we get that buy signal, we can't have an entry here. So we're pretty much just waiting for that buy signal there to come up and close for us. We got a pending signal right there. Nice. I'm in profit about 345 on my USD CHF position. I'm just gonna let this thing kind of play out. Let it play out, see where it goes. I mean, we've had a pretty good week so far. I think, yeah, we pretty much had a pretty solid week. All wins, no losses. Looking over here, we have a possible buy entry, guys, but here's the red flags. So I'll quiz you guys on this. What do you guys think are the red flags here? A couple obvious ones, right? News price, that's 1. And 2, the candle's too big if it does close. I mean, that's not a huge red flag, but the main one right here is the news price. So we don't take trades when price is near the sessions, opening price, news price, or candle prior to entry is too large. The one that met the criteria right here specifically would be news price. So unfortunately, if it's too close to this news candle, then we're not going to be able to take it, because even if we take a buy entry here, we got to pass news price to hit our TP, which is just way too risky. All right, so I'll just move this down here. I mean, otherwise, everything here looks like it could be met. Yeah, Medusa said it's having a hard time getting past 38,900. Kenny said it was his wife's fault why he woke up late today. Yeah, that's funny, Kenny. Yeah, it's funny. Let's see what else we got over here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put your questions in the chat, guys. It's 7:40 right now, so it's about 20 minutes till 8. We're currently looking for entry here for momentum scalp. However, we got a couple red flags here. One of the main things is that news price is right here. So if we get a buy signal anytime from now until news price, we're probably not going to be able to take it, because it's going to hit that main red flag right there. Price is near news price. So it does not look like we're going to be able to take entry here. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I can cover whatever you guys need help with. Again, I just want to confirm this with you guys. Let me see if I can pull the course over here. So I'm currently working on the new revamp of the course. Let me see if I can pull up the course real quick to show you guys. I think I could pull up a preview of the course. All right, so here is the course, right? This is the course of the strategies that we apply here. This is basically so if you look on the top here, you're going to see new modules. You're going to see Kodi Trades 2.0. This is a 2.0 course that I'm working on. I haven't worked on these like getting started videos. They're not really relevant. I mean, if you're familiar with trading and with the trading platforms, these don't really apply to you, because you already have everything set up. TradingView, MetaTrader 4. You already chosen your broker. So this is like irrelevant to most of you guys. The basics over here, TradingView platform. This might be of use to you, but again, we use the same tools every day, so you probably know exactly what tools to use. The indicators over here, I already pretty much have most of these videos done, so I'm going to upload these by today or by tomorrow. But this is the main thing I wanted to show you guys. So these are the main strategies that we apply now on the live session and for our Forex trades. We apply the momentum scalp strategy, which is what I just discussed right here. We also apply the high-low momentum pivot scalp strategy, which is what I have right here. And I have a detailed video there explaining how everything's done. So lastly, we have the SR zone strategy, which is what I took here for USD CHF. And then lastly, we have the red flags. So if you guys click on this right here, you guys will see the videos for each strategy right there. How to set up multiple charts on your trading view, like I have here, 3 charts. And the actual strategy video. And then lastly, when to avoid trade red flags. So I pretty much uploaded these new videos last night. If you guys want to watch them, they're available to you guys. Over the next couple of weeks, I will be finishing the rest of the videos. The main reason for the revamp 2.0 of the course is just so that you guys can have a better understanding as to like what to follow here on the live sessions and what you guys really need to focus on. Because we do have a lot of strategies on here. We have about like 20 strategies that you can follow, but I'm breaking it down to just 3 strategies to focus on to pretty much guarantee your success here within our community, right? Because there's only a couple strategies that we apply here on the live, and there's only a couple strategies that you need to focus on, which is this one, momentum scalp, this one, high-low momentum pivot scalp, and then lastly, the SR zone strategy. I'm gonna have one more to add on here, which is gonna go hand in hand with the momentum scalp, but on the higher time frames. And then that's pretty much gonna be it. So about 4 strategies to focus on, 2 US30 strategies, 2 Forex strategies. But this US30 strategy works like on other assets as well. It works on NASDAQ. You can see right here, another full TP, same buy that we took earlier for US30, works on S&P. I'm pretty sure it works on gold too. I haven't really tried it myself, but you can see that there was another buy right here that played out. So basically, all of my strategies are based off momentum and trend. So as long as the market's moving, you can apply the strategy to pretty much anything. I mainly use it for US30, but you guys can use it for whatever you guys like, except for Forex. So you can't really scalp on Forex like this because the spread's too wide, unless you're trading something with like zero spread. Nice. Kevin said he took some sells and it played out. Solid. And one last thing, if you guys don't have access to the course, just go to the website, kodikaitrades.com, and then click on unlock your free access. I'm going to upload this to the free course too. But if you guys don't want to go and sign up for everything, just click on this right here, go to the YouTube channel and go to videos, or actually go to home, go to videos, and then you'll see all of the videos also uploaded right here as well. So you're free and welcome to watch the videos, guys. But in order to actually apply the strategies, you guys are going to have the indicators. So if you guys want the indicators, just go on the website and get access here. This is probably the easiest way because it'll be structured better and organized. But if not, YouTube's also available to you completely free. All right, so I don't really see anything else going on here, guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them out. It's 7:44 right now, so we have about 15 minutes till 8. Today's not going to be one of the days where I'm going to stay on after 8 because I just don't see anything good happening from now until then, or from 8 until after. Typically, if we don't have any entries from 6:30 to 8, I'll stay on until about 8:30 at latest. But I already have my entry for the day, so I'm good with the profits right here. Some more profits over here from Narith. So Narith over here is now currently up 11,930 for the day. Great work. 2 full TPs right here. All wins, no losses for the day. Yeah, Narith said, I'm done. Don't call me collect, but I'm going to collect. Exactly. Yeah, no, that's the key thing, guys. Collecting profits with each of your trades, that's going to be key. Because if you guys continue to collect profits here and there, it's going to add up at the end of the week, right? Your main goal here and your main objective is to avoid as many losses as possible, right? If you guys can avoid losses altogether and you have a very high win rate, you're going to be perfectly fine. Even if you have one loss out of the month, you'll be perfectly fine because you're going to have so many wins to offset that loss if and when it does happen. And you got to be cautious because the loss is going to happen. It's inevitable. The main thing you can do here though is to make your win percentage as high as possible so that whenever you do have a loss, it doesn't really set you back too much. Let me see if there's anything else here. Some more profits from Anelli. Anelli's currently up 2,690 for the day. All wins, no losses. Nice work, Anelli. Solid. Yeah, great work right there. Let me just copy this over. I forgot to copy this to the other groups. It's the win that we took earlier on these times. Let's see, Kevin over here, some more profits as well. Kevin is now up 19,880 for the day. All wins, no losses. Nice work, Kevin. Patrick over here as well. So Patrick said you're going to call it a day. So it looks like a lot of you guys here are wrapping it up for the day, which I agree with. I'm probably going to wrap it up as well. Patrick over here is currently at 3,715 for the day. Solid work, guys. So you guys can see a lot of other profits here that were made. I only took one trade today, but there was people who made other profits. Just keep in mind that there's a lot of other strategies that you can apply. There's not just, these 2 strategies that we're following here on the live. There's a big list of strategies that you can follow. So there's a possible entry coming up right here on the 1 if this buy signal closes. However, the main thing that's kind of throwing me off right here, which is making me not want to take the trade, is that we have a pending signal here for a sell on the 5-minute. So I don't think I'm going to take this one here. I'll follow it. But this right here is just giving me some vibes to like maybe be careful with this entry here. Let me reanalyze. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Momentum here is bullish. Momentum here it's pending for a sell. So this is kind of what's making me not want to take this trade here if it does close. And it wouldn't matter because it didn't close anyways. So this here did not close. We have another candle here with a pending buy signal. All right. All right, guys, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to screenshot my profits for the live session, or like during the actual live session. I did take a trade during Asia session, but I'm not going to show you guys what I do during Asia because I don't want you guys to be taking trades during that time period. And the thing is, I always get complaints. So I'm not really trying to ruffle any feathers here, showing you guys any trades that I take. And you guys are going to see I took a couple other trades too. So I did take some speculative moves behind the scenes, like not officially, but those aren't going to count as profits for you know, obviously for now. It's just going to be profits that I pretty much took on my own. But I basically wanted to screenshot the profit that we took off that that last trade there. So I'm only going to screenshot my profits that I took during this live session. You guys will see the timestamps. You'll see that I actually took those during the live session. I took a couple trades during Asia, but you know, I'm not here to showcase what I can do during Asia because I don't want you guys to be. I personally don't want you guys to trade during Asia. That's the thing. Because if I show you guys that I keep making profits in Asia, you guys are going to be like, oh, I want to trade Asia. And then you trade Asia and you end up blowing your account, right? I've seen that happen to a lot of people. So I don't want to influence you guys to go take trades outside the live session. I want you guys just to focus on this live session here, find your consistency. And then when you're comfortable and you can do stuff on your own, oh, fuck, there's an entry right here. I missed it. Actually, this wouldn't be an entry. So this would have been full TP, but the 5-minute over here had a sell signal. So we couldn't take this here. It doesn't meet criteria, but it would have been a good entry. Maddie actually caught it. Nice work, Maddie. So yeah, if you guys took that there, great, but it technically wasn't an entry. So looking over here at the requirements, step 1 was met, step 2 was met, but step 3 wasn't met. So you can't go on to step 4. There was a sell signal right here. We needed to have a buy signal in order for you to take this entry right here. So just FYI, guys, you know, I'm just looking out for you guys. I want to make sure that you guys stay disciplined, because that's the main thing that you guys need to focus on. It's really discipline. If you guys don't stay disciplined, you're never going to be like successful long term. And that's just the truth behind it. All right. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. It's like one of the trades here are missing, but it's all good. All right, anyways, here I'm just going to screenshot the profits that I took here, or some trades that I took during the live session. There were like a couple of trades I took during Asia, but I'm not going to screenshot that because I do not want you guys to be tempted to trade Asia, because it's not necessary. You don't have to trade Asia session. All right, anyway, so here are my accounts. You can see the green strips right here, and you can see the timestamp. So I took these trades right here. I actually took the breakout from this morning. I took partial of it, or not the breakout. I took like that big candle that came up, right? The first one. So you guys can see here, this is the only official trade that we took. This is the one where I had a pending buy stop, and this is the one that hit my TP. These over here were speculative trades I took. You can see the timestamp 6:30, 6:39, and then one we took right here at 7:16. So you can see the timestamps for all of these. They're all at during our live session times. There's 2 more trades I took above here, but I'm not going to show you guys because I don't want you guys to trade during Asia session. but this is all I took during the actual live session here. You know, I don't know why this one here didn't hit. Well, I guess it just didn't copy over. But yeah, here are my profits for the day so far. Let's add them real quick. So 1035 plus 1160 plus 1110, 3,000 times 6. So that's how much I made right here off my accounts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 accounts, then my personal account right here for like 20 bucks or 40 bucks. So it's 7:54 right now, guys. I don't think we're going to get any more entries because we don't have a buy signal here on the 5. So we can't take any entries here unless all of these line up. The 10-minute here is bullish. Price is above the pivots. Trend meter is green. Pivots are angling up. This is a bullish trend, obviously, with trend and momentum. Here on the 5-minute, we have a bullish trend, but we don't have bullish momentum. Reason for that's because we don't have a buy signal here on the 5. So by looking at that, we have step 1 met. Overall trend is bullish. Step 2, we have momentum on the 10. Step 5, we don't have momentum here on the 5 on the step 3. So on the 5-minute, there's no bullish momentum, so we can't get past this step. And it is 7:54 right now, so we have about 6 minutes till 8. And in order for us to get a buy signal here, it needs to happen within the next minute. And if it doesn't, then we're not going to have any entries from now until then. So I'm not really anticipating any more entries from now until 8. Pending buy signal right there. It's not going to close by 8. So I think this might be it for now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat right now. Otherwise, we'll be wrapping this up pretty soon. All right, Maddie. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, Maddie said he used the confluence, took out the low, then shot up. And now he's done. Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry, Maddie. Because it's just, well, I mean, it wouldn't even matter because the requirements here aren't met. So until we have the buy signal here, we can't take any buys on the 1. Looking over here at USD CHF, this position is still running as well. Getting kind of tired of this position. I'm kind of tempted to just close it out right now because I've been holding on to this for how long now? Yeah, I've been holding on to this for over about a day and 8 hours. It's a long time to be holding position. It's all good though. All right, Cameron's done for the day. Let's see if there's anything else here that I'm missing. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, no, I'm killing it, but you're killing it even more, man. You're on fire. Your consistency is great, Kevin. And the fact that you're able to trade on multiple accounts, like different platforms, is even crazier. So no, great work to you too, Kevin. Great work to everybody here. If you guys have profits to post up, feel free to post up your profits in the group or send them to me personally. If you want to be featured on our YouTube channel or featured on our Instagram or our TikTok, just send in your profits and then I'll read off your profits later today. I'm going to copy over my profits right here. So not bad. This is my main account. You can see the green strips. This is where all my trades are taken off. Full TPs here. And then here's my copier, full TPs right here, all during the live session. Here's my MFF. You guys can see here, MFF always screws me over. You guys can see it's like, you can't deny it here. I locked in 1,035 right here. It was a green strip, full TP, but my MFF only gave me 440. Like, is that about right? Execution times here are obviously off. Same with my second trade over here, full TP 1,160, and then my MFF over here only gave me 800. So go figure. But I mean, it is what it is. So MFF right there, MFF number 2 right here, MFF number 3 right here, TFF right there. Actually, this is my TFF. And then my personal account. I don't know what happened to the first trade. I don't know why I didn't execute, but it's all good. Other than that, let me just copy these over real quick. Then over here in my saved messages. We got Patrick over here. Patrick with a nice recovery. So Patrick earlier this morning was in the negative, I believe, or I might be wrong. Let me see. No, it was Patrick. Yeah. So Patrick here took an accidental loss here. Not really accidental, but it didn't fit it didn't hit his TP. So he took an SR entry. He tried to see if it'd play out. It didn't work. He started off in the negative, but then he made his way right back. Now currently at 2,225. So great recovery right there, Patrick. Looks like you lowered your lot size too. So nice work. Other than that, let's see a couple more profits right here. So let's see. I think this is C-Soup. C-Soup's up 12,694. Nice work, C-Soup. Maddie over here recovered a little more. So nice recovery right there, Maddie. You're only down a little bit. So you're like down maybe 1 or 2 trades. So, it's all about the consistency and staying consistent even during your losses. So it's all good, Maddie. You're only down by a little bit. Some last profits right here from Kevin. Kevin is now up 20,910 for the day. So solid work there, guys. Other than that, I don't see anything else. So it's about to be 8 o'clock right now. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Otherwise, we'll be wrapping this up very shortly. Yeah, so if I ever take trades during Asia session, guys, I'm just not going to show you the Asia session trades because the thing that always happens, which I've noticed, and it kind of sucks because whenever I post profits during Asia, then everybody wants to trade during Asia session because they think it's easy. And then the next day I get a bunch of messages from people telling me that they've blown their accounts or that they're like in a pretty deep hole because they took a trade during Asia. They went to sleep. And then a lot of times people forget to place their stop loss. I think that's the worst part because people will take trades late night, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, their account's like deep in the drawdown. And it happens pretty often because a lot of people just get lazy, they get tired at night, and then they end up missing criteria that's required. Yeah, exactly. Kevin said, I know what you mean. I held that accidental entry for your USD for a long time before I went into profit. Yeah, no, same here, Kevin. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let it run. If it hits TP, great. If it doesn't, then it's going to hit my stop loss and profit. The only thing that I hate about Forex, guys, is that when we get to the swap spread, right? When you get to the swap spread, the spread gets super wide, and then sometimes it'll automatically trigger your stop loss and profit. But then it'll have slippage and you'll end up having a loss. And then I still have to cover fees. So if this trade doesn't hit by later today, I might just be closing it early. Everything here looks pretty bearish still, so it looks kind of okay. Yeah, so this is bearish, this is bearish, this is bearish. So I think it's going to continue dropping. It's just how long is it going to take until it actually drops. So, all right, guys, I think that's it for today. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out. You guys can email me at Sean@KodiKaiTrades.com, or you guys can message me on Telegram. Again, if you guys want to watch the new strategy videos, just go to our YouTube channel or go to the website. It's going to be easier here on the website because you guys will have everything organized. So you can just click on this here and you'll have the video. But if you guys don't want to go on the course, just go to the YouTube channel, go to videos, and then you guys will see all of the videos here. If you guys are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, I do recommend you guys do, because whenever I upload a new video, you guys are going to get an email from YouTube telling you, hey, Sean uploaded a new video, and then they'll provide you the link so that you guys can watch the video as soon as it's uploaded. So other than that, I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, we'll be back here, same place, same time tomorrow as we close out the trading week for December week 2. So other than that, guys, I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your